I wasn't as serious as I should have been when I was there. So like I was coming into training when like the sign players were joking around, I'll be joking around with them, all of that. In matches when they're laughing about, I'll be laughing with them. I wasn't taking it seriously and stuff. And then eventually they must have turned around and told me, "Oh, I'm not gonna offer you no contract, this and that." And I was like, "Oh," it kind of gave me a reality check.
Welcome back to another episode of Quality Touch Podcast. I'm joined here with a very talented guest. And as always, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Lloyd. I'm 17 from Edmonton. Play for Luton Town. Yeah.
Wicked, man. So before I speak about your football career and everything, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, you said you're from Edmonton. Did you like grow up there?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I've been living there now for I think around 2-3 years. But
Was it?
yeah,
Where were you before?
I was living in Enfield.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
near Enfield,
So okay, from North London, yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
I've
sick.
always been in North. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So what was like North London being like in general? Like,
Yeah, it's been
growing
good. Like I know a lot of people
up?
in North. Like made a lot of friends here, and like yeah, I feel like comfortable here.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
What school do you go to?
I used to go to Enfield Grammar.
Yeah, is that the all boys school?
Yeah. all
Okay,
boys school,
you know me, I don't know about all the Enfield schools like that, innit? I know they're like Edmonton County, cool. So Enfield Grammar,
Yeah, I
yeah.
used to go to Enfield Grammar Secondary School, but when I was in primary, I used to go to St. Michael's.
There's a few St. Michael's,
There's
you know.
school in Enfield, like close to what area? It's close to like Chase Community.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
You know what's mad? Didn't want to go straight into the football, but I know like a few people personally from Enfield Grammar that were footballers as well. So yeah, it's cool for you to footballers still.
Yeah.
But yeah, taking it back, yeah. So like from what you can remember, like nursery, primary, how did you find it?
Yeah, it was good. Like, I feel like I've always been like an athletic character.
Okay, so you're
like,
always into sports.
Yeah, from
oh yeah, let everyone know like what country you from, like family background.
Ghana.
It's Ghana.
Yeah.
You know, in the last episode I done, I said Etise.
Yeah, Patra. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. I know, but cool. That's sick, man. So primary school, like, do you have any like good memories or like? Do you even remember it like that?
No, I remember primary school. Like, I was kind of a popular character there because like obviously in primary school it's always like he's the fastest. Stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Obviously one of the fastest in my class, all of that. So yeah.
Okay, so you was like popular.
Yeah,
you were quick.
I was a bit naughty at times, innit?
Is it? Like, what did you do?
I don't know. I talk a lot in class, all of that. Yeah.
Did you lot used to go on school trips and that?
Yeah. I think in like year 6 we went on some leavers trip or something. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah.
Some place for like a week. Yeah, that was good.
You know, was it in England?
No. It was it was in England, outside of London, but I forgot.
Okay,
because
in my obviously North London as well, but I went to school in Haringey. Most people in Haringey, I don't know the same with Enfield or not, but we used to go to a trip to Wales called Pendarren, and we stayed there for the week as well.
Okay,
you know, like a residential thing, like go to caves, hills, and whatnot. Like it was. I think I've spoken about it a few times in some other episodes, but yeah, it was adventurous. It was interesting still. Okay.
We done a little trip like that. In year 5 we went France for like I think
what?
2 days.
This is what I mean, yeah. Man went France. I was speaking about this the other day to someone. Even in my secondary school, I remember seeing photos of everyone in France, some people in Spain, China, or whatnot. When I went to school, we didn't go nothing like that. The furthest place we went to was Birmingham for Cadbury, the chocolate thing. Like, bro, that's nuts. What's France saying? Where did you go? Paris, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think Paris. Yeah. But I don't even remember it. I don't even remember it too much. But like, I don't remember it was good. We went on a coach.
Yeah.
And then the coach went through the train.
Yeah. Okay.
Underwater. Yeah.
Oh, nice. See, your primary experience seems sick.
Yeah.
What was it like transitioning into secondary? So obviously, like, you're kind of popular in primary school. Assuming you're a bit nervous, like going into the Enfield Grammar School.
Yeah. I think before I went into Enfield Grammar in year 7, there was like a little like football trial thing.
Yeah.
So like you had to go there for like you were still in year 6, but you had to go there and do like some little football trials. So you see like I think like the top 10 or something, top 10 of like I think like 100 people could like get in to Enfield Grammar without being
To
like,
the school, you have to
yeah.
be good at football.
Yeah.
That's
You
wait, I didn't know that.
It's like some sports scholarship for the school, so
Oh,
you could get into the school.
that's why your
free.
school has so many. Like,
Yeah,
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So
So obviously you made it.
Yeah.
What do you know what rank you got? Like,
I think I was at top 3, something like that.
Okay, yeah, that's sick. Okay, who the? Obviously, I wouldn't know them. Were they like? Are they like still playing football or anything?
Yeah, there was one guy called Jay Lambert.
Yeah, I've heard of him. What team did he play for?
He used to play for West Ham now.
Yeah.
Like Enfield Town.
Yeah. I know him. Yeah, I've seen him.
Rio Mundell.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know some guy called Gary. Plays for Enfield Borough. He's quite good at football.
Okay, sick. So Enfield got talented players, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense still. So secondary experience. Like, were you still a bit naughty and that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so what do you remember from like year 7 to 11?
I came in, I was quite shy and stuff, but I feel like a lot of people knew me because of like from the football child. They remember that I was quite good and stuff, quite skillful. So like a lot of people knew me, so I made friends really quickly. So it wasn't hard like to make friends. So I was comfortable as soon as I got into year 7. I feel like then I started chilling with like big groups of friends, all of that. And but I think year 7 and 8, I was kind of like, even though I had loads of friends and stuff, I was still like a bit shy and stuff. Then we get into year 9, then I started getting like out of my comfort zone, chilling with friends after school.
You know what? Year 9, I think is where you it's
like the cut off.
Yeah. Because you're not the baby in the school no more either as well.
So I was way more comfortable and stuff. I wouldn't say in secondary school I was like naughty, but like obviously I'll still do silly things there and there with like my friends and stuff. But yeah.
It's hard. For me, it was hard to make sure. Because the thing is, with me, I was smart in school and that. I say this every time, let everyone know I'm smart. But I used to do dumb things, but they weren't dumb. Like, I'll be talking and I know I shouldn't be talking.
Yeah.
But I need to finish what I had to say.
Yeah, stuff like that.
And I'll get in trouble. But you know what I mean? But yeah, that was the issue I had. But I wasn't bad in school either. Like, you know what I mean? Those are the things I would do. I wasn't like in my school. People were pressing the fire alarm and that.
Yeah, I was never down.
Yeah, that's a drag, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, people were pressing the fire alarm. People were jumping up. Like, schools nowadays, they got bare like obviously you were at school not that long ago, to be fair, but they have loads of fob keys like to get through.
Okay.
We didn't really have that. Everything was like normal. You get me? Like the fob key thing makes me feel like I'm in either a hotel or in prison. Yeah, but we don't have that. So people just used to jump out and they're gone. At lunchtime, some people were gone, never saw them again. And then obviously, you know, like the period 6, like we stay after school. We like the school, because we're like year 10 and 11, they're trying to make sure we're patterned, we're not leaving early.
Yeah.
But instead of going through the doors, like, because obviously the teachers stand at the gate, they know you're year 10 or 11. There used to be like a it wasn't cut, but a gap in the fence where the teacher's car park is. And no, obviously, to be fair, I would assume a teacher would be in the car park, but people used to go through the teacher's car park and go home. So like, people in my school were nuts when I was like there. But obviously, I don't think that happens no more. Cause they got the fob thing everywhere. You get me? You can't do anything.
Still people there and then that try things like year 10 and 11, bumping classes and stuff.
Yeah. Even nowadays, sorry to cut you, in schools now, I heard that they lock the toilets and that. Like during lessons.
Yeah.
Because people used to just be bunking, doing the most in the toilet, hiding. Now you can't do that. I feel sorry. No, I don't feel sorry. You get me? Shouldn't be doing it anyways. But people don't even get to experience that now.
In my school, I think people are using the toilets to bump lessons so much that they locked it, and then like if you wanted to go toilet, you'd have to go ask the teacher to go, and they'd have to sign like your plan or something. You'd have to go all the way to the office to show them that you got a signature from the teacher, and they'll give you a fob key.
Yeah, that's nuts.
To open the toilet. Like, it would be so long.
Yeah, that's... So, like, is there any other, like, memorable moments that you think you remember in school?
In my school, we didn't go trips too much, but, like, I think, like, it was mostly, like, our school times that were good. Like, staying around in Enfield Town, eating a lot. I think year 7, we got introduced to like going out at lunch times to buy food and stuff.
Oh, is it? Wait, in year 7?
I'm year 11.
Year 11.
Yeah.
Still, either way, that's sick. Like in Haringey, there were a few schools that did that. My school didn't. I think that's just like that's a good experience. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Wow. I know you lot came back late though. Obviously in college, we done that. But I know you definitely.
Yeah, people took the piss. Some people wouldn't come back. They would just go yard. And then I think they had to give us like a key. Like, no, not a key, a card.
Yeah.
So if you didn't have the card, what's it? You couldn't go out.
Okay.
But we had 2 gates in the school. So then some people go around the other
Oh,
gate.
see, so you lot were still on that stuff. Oh my days.
And then they put two like lunchtime teachers on both of the gates. So if you want to go to the other gate, you had to show them a card there. They went long.
Okay, yeah, that's funny still.
And they started like, I think, like signing you off when you left and stuff.
Oh,
so if you cut your home and like you didn't get signed off for coming back, then you'll be in trouble the next day.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That is funny though. Hey, because I know if you lot dragged it, the other years it's definitely gonna be what's it called?
Cancelled.
Cancelled. Yeah. That's funny though. I don't blame you lot. But what was I gonna say? Like, I remember my trips when I was like year 7, we went Fort Park. I'm talking about the end of the year trips. I can't remember the other ones like that. But year 7 we went Fort Park. Year 8 we went paintballing. And then after year 8, the school's like, yeah, we need to do more educational trips. We're thinking, what? So the whole, yes, 11 to 7, like year 11s went wherever, year 10s went wherever. We went to my year, so I'm year 9 at the time. We went to the London, what's it called? I don't even know. London Bridge? I don't even know what the museum's, it's not, whatever it's called, yeah?
Yeah.
And they've got all the, like, the guards standing with a gun and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Year 8th went, like, Science Museum, stuff like that, yeah? So cool. We get there, and this is what was nuts. We get there, they're saying, no. So I'm dumb in it, yeah? So I'm talking, obviously they got all the guns and all that stuff. I'm like to my boy while we're walking in the line, I'm talking about COD, innit?
Yeah.
But I knew what I was doing. I was like, oh, bruv, forgot my claymore. Obviously, those that don't know, the claymore's like the bomb, you know? Yeah. And then as I'm walking, I get grabbed. And the guy's like, what were you talking about? My form tutor had to stand with me. They said, yeah, that's very serious matter. I wasn't allowed in for like 20 minutes. I was just standing there. I was like, I was talking about a game. I knew what I was doing though.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. So I had to stand there. Finally got let in now. Obviously, we're with like teachers, TAs, whatnot. And we were not allowed to leave. Like, you can't leave. We came on cultures. Like 6 of my friends, they left and went KFC. So they weren't with us the whole trip. They were somewhere in busy London, wherever it is, central South London, at KFC chilling. The school didn't even know that they left until we're like packing up to the cutout. A TA, which is not so some of my friends were messing about. They're running around. Imagine we're year 9 as well. We're kind of grown. They're running around doing whatnot. The TA's running around with them. Like, I'm thinking, bruv, like she's like, I don't know, maybe pushing 30, and she's messing about with the kids. I'm thinking, what's going on? Then my boy's in front of the guard doing this, trying to get him mad. We got the whole school. I think we ended up getting kicked out.
Kicked out the whole thing.
Yeah, but it was near home time anyways. But we got removed.
Yeah.
And then eventually my boys who cut out, they came back. They got into trouble though. And then when we came back to school, apparently the year 7s and all that stuff, everyone messed around on the educational trip as well. So then they're like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do the educational thing after all. Because it was like, come on now, why are we going to go the whole year of school and then go on an education? That's boring. You know what I mean? We wanted to do something fun, so... It's
meant to be a reward, like,
You know what I mean? And then the next year, they tried making us go ape. No one in my year was on it, apart from like 2 people. The school weren't trying to take 2 people on a trip. So then we just stayed in school and did lessons. We didn't even have a trip in year 10. We did maths. I remember. Did maths. They tried making us go the water rafting thing with the year below us. But no one was on it. Yeah, we just stayed in school in year 10. It was nuts.
My school trips was bad. Like, we didn't do no trips. Got no trip. I don't even know why. But
I'm sure you lot had other things. You lot probably had like
there was
a trip to a football match or something, not in your school. Surely.
Nah, there was we had like tournaments and stuff in like I think like year 10. That was like after school tournaments that we would miss the whole day of school and stuff.
Okay.
And go there and stuff. But we didn't have like no trips to like Fort Park and stuff. But like there was trips to Fort Park and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was like we had this thing called merits.
Yeah.
And merits is like good behaviour points and stuff. So it would be like the top 50 like best merits. So whoever had the highest merits or behaviour points would get to go, innit? Obviously, I was never gonna be in the top 50 because like I wasn't bad behaved, but obviously there and then I'll get caught talking in lesson and this and that.
You know, yeah.
And then So it's like top 50 people got to go Thorpe Park. It'll be like all the nerds and
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
all
that's
going.
dead. I ain't going on that trip, but
Yeah.
it's there. But you know what's nuts, yeah? Talking about the behavior points and the achievement points, whatnot. We used to have a thing called Vivo points, yeah. Don't know if it still exists. It's like rewarding system, but it was basically linked. It was linked with Argos, and I realized this a bit later. So if you get like 10 Vivo points, can probably buy a pen. If you get 100, which is probably it's basically 100 is like worth £10 or £1, and they used to give out bare Vivo points, especially the guy Mr. Hilmi. Shout out my man. He used to hand out loads of Vivo points for just doing good things in school, and I had 1,000, bought like £10 worth of PlayStation voucher. You get me, slapping FIFA points on. They used to give loads of like points like that, but I wasn't getting them, and I was doing good. So year 7, like probably got like 8 behavior points, but I was calm. Year 8, I think I got 0. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try my hardest to get loads, and I still wasn't getting achievement points. I'm like, Bandit, why am I behaving? I'm not getting reward. I'm seeing, they're giving it to the people that are nerds, and why am I not getting anything? And I'm being good. So it made me. Like, if I'm not gonna get it anyways, I might as well.
You might as well just keep doing what you're doing.
You know what I'm saying? So, but they eventually scrapped it, which is kind of sad. I don't think they get. Like, the teacher would say, "Oh yeah, you get achievement point," but it doesn't lead to nothing. Like, you might get chocolates at the end of it. Like, it's not the same. Like it was for us. So it's kind of peak for the new gen. But yeah, that's what I remember. So, but yeah, that's like with school and that. But so obviously you play football.
Yeah.
I want to know how you got into football in the first place, like where it all started.
So like, I think came into primary school, I think around from like when I was like 5, 6, I was always like kicking a ball around in my yard, this and that.
Yeah.
And my dad obviously had like a big passion for football and stuff in it. So I think when I got to like into like year 3, year 4, started looking for teams for me and stuff. So that's when I fully like started like to look for teams, get into the game a bit more in it. But like when I was that age, I didn't know too much about academies and stuff. I knew obviously football players and how the pro game works and stuff. I didn't know too much about academies, how you become a pro,
system,
all of that. So I was just playing for fun. I joined a team called M4 Rangers in
Okay.
primary school. Yeah, so I was playing for them. Like everything was good. Like we were winning stuff, all of that. So I was thinking, yeah, this football thing it's easy, isn't it? By the time I realized that, I don't know, when I'm this age and that age, I'm gonna be playing with these type of players, this, that. I thought it was all easy and stuff.
Yeah.
So then I think I got into when I got into like year 8, year 7, year 8, like I think when I entered secondary school, I started hearing things about people playing for like this club and that club and all of that. That's when I started getting used to like getting known to the academy stuff.
Yeah.
And then, but I was still playing for Rangers at that time, and I started to realize that playing for this club, like it's all fun, this and that, but it's not really getting me anywhere. I'm just playing there for the sake of playing there. And then I decided to leave right before lockdown, and then I went to join White Star. Then I think that was around like getting to the end of lockdown, so I left, joined White Star, and I was playing for them. Met Ali Gary, all of that, and then that's when I started getting fully introduced to the academy stuff. I was hearing about.
Yeah, how was the experience at White Star?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Like we had so much like showcase games and stuff against academies, all of that. So like it would let you know like the difference between grassroots and academy and how good you have to be to get to that level.
Yeah.
So, like it was good. We won our league a couple of times, I think, when I was there. And and then when I was there, I think my first season I didn't get scouted by no clubs and stuff, but some of my friends did.
What position were you playing, by the way?
My first season, I think I was playing midfield.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I was playing with like guys like Jay, Aaron, Rio, all of that. So the first season I was there, people like Jay and Aaron and stuff, they got scouted for a lot of clubs. Went West Ham, got signed and stuff. Rio went Leighton Orient, got signed. Victor went Leighton, got signed. And I was still there. And like I wasn't far, like I was just as good as them players. I wasn't far off them, but like I was just wondering like how all of them getting clubs and stuff, and I'm still here just playing for White Star, this and that. And then I think I was speaking to like Ali and my dad and stuff. They were telling me you just gotta wait your time, this, that. So you got into the next season now, and all of them players are like all the top players of our team. So obviously they all left. So then I kind of like when I was playing, I kind of like shone out a bit. Like people would see me way more when I'm playing and stuff.
Mm.
So then I started getting noticed by a lot of clubs. This and that. And then I think I finally got scouted by Colchester. I think that was my first club. I went there, went on trial there. It was a good experience. First game I played against Ipswich, done well. This and that. And I was there for like I think 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. So, but the traveling there was long,
Yeah, I can
like
imagine.
because it was my first ever club. So my mum didn't know about all the traveling and all of that. So I was traveling from like north to there, after school still. I think I was like year 9 at that time, mid year 9. So I was traveling from after school straight there, coming back, all of that, late nights with my mum. Because obviously I was year 9, I couldn't take train and stuff, so it was long. We were struggling. I think then after one game, my dad must have came with me to the game, and then he must have spoken to the coaches and was telling them that, oh, like obviously we're happy that you gave him the opportunity to get this child, this and that, but what's it? The traveling is a bit too much. So he's trying to look for like support from the team and stuff. And then they were like, oh, they'll see what they can do, this, that. The following week, I had my meeting to like decide whether I was gonna get signed or not. And then like they used the fact that I was struggling with the traveling to like not give me a contract there and stuff. They were like, oh, obviously you're struggling with because I was late a couple times to the training sessions as well. Obviously, it wasn't my fault because I was going there from a far distance, late at night, traffic, all of that. But, like they were using all of that as an excuse because they didn't say nothing about my ability or how good I was. They're just like, oh, you're struggling with traveling and this and that. You've got other players in the same position as you, but they're arriving on time. Their timekeeping is good. They're always here. This, that, playing just as good as you. So yeah, and then I didn't get signed there. Came back to White Star, and then yeah, I just kept working because obviously it was my first letdown, so I was very sad on that. But everyone was just like, "Oh, it's okay. You're gonna get more opportunities. This, that, this, that." Came back to White Star, playing again. But then this time, like, I was way more confident and stuff because I've just been released from academy. I've seen how it's like, this and that. So I was way more confident. I was that very determined to get back into that system. And then yeah, I was getting seen by a lot of clubs, getting scouted, hearing this, that. And then I think my second trial was Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon. So I was a bit more local and stuff. So I went on trial there. I think I was still year 9. Went on trial there. It was way more local and stuff. I was taking training by myself because this was like late year 9, getting into summer. So yeah, I was there. Things were going good, stuff like that. First game, I think I scored and all of that. So things was good there. And then I started like, I don't know, I think I got too confident there and cocky, and I started like, I wasn't as serious as I should have been when I was there. So like I was coming into training when like the sign players were joking around, I'll be joking around with them, all of that. In matches when they're laughing about, I'll be laughing with them. I wasn't taking it seriously and stuff. And then eventually they must have turned around and told me, oh, I'm not gonna offer you no contract, this and that. And I was like, oh, it kind of gave me a reality check because like I was there and like I had the opportunity and I just lost it just like that. And then it made me realize that I can't be joking around with stuff like that because that's another opportunity gone. And
Yeah.
like you never know, like that could have been my last opportunity and stuff like that. So I realized that no, I gotta like take these opportunities like for granted and stuff. Like I can't take it for granted.
Yeah.
Gotta focus this and stuff. Came back to White Star again. And I think as soon as I came back, I played a couple games and I was back on trial at Watford. And then I went to Watford, things were good. But obviously they're a higher academy. They're like I think they're Cat 2 for like Colchester and stuff like that. They were low Cat 2, Cat 3 teams. So
Yeah.
they were very, very good. I was there playing with like a lot more stronger, more technical, better players and stuff. So like I was keeping up with the standard, it was good, this and that. But I was only there for like 2 weeks or so. And I think like um I think Ali and like my dad and stuff, we were trying to like get a decision quickly because we were getting to the end of the season
Yeah.
to going into under 15 season. I was under 14s. And, like we wanted to hear a decision wait a bit more quicker because like we didn't want it to be like a waste of our time. No, it was under 13s getting into under 14s.
Okay. Yeah.
And then yeah, we were trying to get a decision quickly. And then I think because we rushed it too much, they just used that to let me go. And then yeah. Then I think we got into preseason under wait. It was no preseason under 14s going into under 15s. So yeah, preseason under 15s. I think I finally got scouted at Ipswich.
Okay.
So I went on trial there. I was doing well, standing out in my games, this and that. And then they must have offered me a contract finally. So then yeah, I got the contract there, signed there. I was very happy. This that. Obviously Ipswich was really really far as well, but they told us that obviously they'll be able to help. Like before I even started my trial and stuff, when I got scouted, they were telling us, oh, they'll help with my travel, this that. So I was like, oh yeah, that's calm, this and that. And then I signed there. It was very good because all of them disappointments before, and then I finally got signed there. So like things were good. And then yeah, I was playing there. I think I was like year 10 that time. I was playing there. Played there until like late under 16s. And it came to scholar decisions. But like throughout my under 15 season, like I done very, very well.
Yeah.
And like getting to the end of under 15s, going into under 16s, I started playing with the under 18s and stuff. So like on our half terms and stuff, I'll get called back to come train with the under 18s this and stuff. So like I was doing very, very well. And then we went into under 16s. I started off very, very strong, stuff and that. And then we got coaching changes. Some coaches left, coaches came back, and then like the system and stuff changed and stuff. Like my like play style, I was more like of a player that like to keep the ball, drive at players, take them on 1v1, do skills, this, that. But the new coach that came in, he didn't really like players like that.
Yeah.
He liked more of the quick 1-2 passing play, and like that wasn't really my game style. I wasn't like I was used to getting the ball to feet.
So you're
driving.
playing as a winger at this
Yeah,
time?
I changed to under 15s. I was playing as a midfielder. Then went into under 16s and I changed from midfield to winger.
Mm-hmm.
So I was playing there, and like I liked it. There, I was taking on people 1v1, this and that. But like he didn't really like me holding the ball too much, this and that. So me and that coach, we didn't really get along like that. And then yeah, it came to scholar decisions, and then yeah, they just from I think they called my mum for a meeting. So I wasn't even in the meeting. They must have told us one day that, oh, we're gonna be doing the scholar decisions, this and that, while we were at training. So I found this out on my way to training. So then after I knew that my mum was getting a call about whether I was gonna get a scholar or not, but I didn't know what the decision was. And then I think we finished training and we had gym, and everyone must have went to gym because people had their like meetings on different days, and I think mine was at one of the first.
Yeah.
So everyone went into the gym, and I quickly went back to the change rooms and got my phone because I couldn't wait. I wanted to know like whether I got a scholar or not. I called my mum, and then like when I called her, she sounded that she didn't tell me what the decision was, but she sounded very very sad. So I kind of knew that it's not looking good.
Mm.
So I went gym. People asked me, "Oh, am I okay? Did I find out my decision? This that. I was like, no, I don't know yet. This that. But like I kind of knew, but I just didn't want to say too much. I got home. My mum and dad sat me down. They were both like, yeah, they decided to release you. You're not getting a scholar there. And I was like, oh, that like broke my heart a bit because I was there for like nearly a season, nearly 2 seasons. So, like yeah, it kind of broke my heart a bit. Like I was depressed, kind of stressed. Like yeah, it was stressful.
Yeah. How did you? I was gonna ask that. How was your support after? Obviously, what's amazing is that after countless times, yeah, you didn't get signed there, didn't get signed there. You finally get into Ipswich. You're kind of thinking, yeah, like, you know what I mean? And then getting told, yeah, especially at that peak moment, which the scholarship bit is like kind of where it matters, isn't it?
Yeah.
So obviously, like you said, you're devastated. But like, did you get any like support?
Yeah.
Obviously, you said you was at White Star and whatnot. Obviously, at this time, White Star, I don't think they go beyond 16, so it's not like. But did you get any support from anyone around you?
My mum and dad were very like determined, like telling me that I shouldn't put my head down. I should keep going. Another opportunity would definitely come. That my friends, my close friends, they were telling me, oh, it's okay. Because obviously I didn't tell them straight away when I got released, but later on, I think they eventually found out because I was going to school upset because obviously like everybody knew I was playing for Ipswich, this and that. People would ask me, oh, how'd your game on the weekend? I'll be like, yeah, it was fine, this, that. I wouldn't talk too much though. Yeah. And then eventually everybody started to realise that, oh, I think he's been released, this, that. Because we had other academy players in my school that had also had their scholar decisions and stuff in it. So like people wanted to know. And eventually they all found out that I'd been released and stuff. But I think like my friends and family, they were like making sure I keep my head up and keep going. I shouldn't let it like make me drop or not want to play football no more, because they felt like I had the ability in me to make it pro,
For
get a
sure.
scholarship.
That's what I wanted to know as well. What that time period was this like in the month? Like obviously you're year 11,
Yeah,
right?
that was year 11.
When did you like find out?
I found out, I think around November, December, the last year.
Okay, yeah, just before
Yeah,
like
yeah,
okay, because you know that's what's so tough as well. Yeah, thinking about it, like you got your GCSEs that
yeah,
same
yeah,
year, finding like negative, like not necessarily negative, but obviously like you're taken away from the club that you want to be at, and that's all that's gonna be on your mind while you got to be studying as
yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
So like, how did you cope? Like you got your studies as well, like
Yeah, that period was hard, because especially that season, like, because I had to start studying for mocks and stuff
mm,
in, I think I had mocks in like November. So I was traveling there late at night, up and down in the train, taking my books and homework and stuff on the train, revising
boy.
before trainings, after training, for mocks and stuff like that. And I think my mocks came. I didn't do bad, but I didn't do as well as I wanted to do. But then like my mum was just like, oh, it's okay. Like they understand what I'm doing and this that. Then I think my mum began to start like taking me there and back, because she knew that like I was struggling a little bit coming home on the train late and this and that.
Yeah.
So my mum started to help. But obviously my mum, like I had my siblings there that she had to look after as well. She's coming home late from work, traveling, like coming to pick me up from school, going straight to Ipswich, then coming back, then revising late at night. Like it was tough. So then, and then when I got released, and then the new year was kind of like because obviously we had the holiday for the new year for Christmas and stuff. So like, I didn't really enjoy that Christmas and stuff. It was kind of like a thing for me to reflect and stuff. To yeah, and then we got back into January. When I think whilst I was finishing around them times, because obviously they didn't go until under 18s, so I started looking for me new like showcase clubs, because all that was on my mind was just to get back onto like into the academy system to try to get a scholarship and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think like January, February, March times, like instead of me focusing more on my GCSEs and revising and stuff, I think I didn't leave it behind, but I wasn't focusing as much as I should have been on that, and I was just putting all my focus into football. And then I was going showcase clubs. I went ATF, I went onside, I went clubs like Enfield Borough, I went so many different clubs, just trying to get back into the academy. And then what happened? I think I went to ATF, and they were telling me that yeah, there's a couple clubs that were looking at you, this that. But I think at all those clubs I was just getting told that, oh yeah, you've done well in this showcase game. A couple clubs said they like you, this that, but like it wasn't really taking me anywhere. So then I joined Enfield Borough um around, I think, March or February, and then I was playing there. But they were obviously like, they were kind of like a team like White Sox, but they like had an under 18s team, had an under 21s. They had a first team and stuff, because their first team I think was semi pro.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then I was there. So they were actually in the league and stuff. So I was there. I was playing there just to like keep me training and stuff, this and that, to finish the season with them. And whilst I was playing there, I met one of my friends, Santino, plays for Exeter. He must have called me. He was like, "Oh, he's got a team called Onside. They have showcase games, big showcase games that go live on YouTube and stuff. Where what's it? You play, loads of clubs come and watch. It's kind of like an exit trial, basically, but not. It's not an exit trial, but it's like one where loads of clubs are just watching you,
Mhm.
and you play the match, and you got to stand out. And then yeah, a lot of people get signed and that from that type of games. So he let me speak to a coach called Coach Emmanuel Paul. Yeah, spoke to him. He was like, yeah, he wants to bring me down for a session or two, see how I'm like, and then see if I can play in the showcase game. So I went to the sessions. I done very, very well when I was in the sessions. He was like, yeah, he wants to put me into the team, this and that. So I joined, and I played the match. I think we played Spotlight, and like I played very, very well. I was playing right wing, and then I moved onto the left wing in the second half. I played very, very well. Scored. We drew the game 1-1, and at the end, like he was impressed. A lot of coaches, parents, and stuff, they were impressed with my performance and stuff. So we got back home. I think like 2 days later, I got a call saying that I got like 3 clubs that are interested in me. I think it was Middlesbrough, West Brom, and Reading. Yeah. So and also these times, I was in contact with an agent as well. So he was kind of helping me and stuff as well. So like things like that type of information was kind of going through him and stuff. So I was getting told from him that, oh, the showcase game you played, you got this and that club, this and stuff. So he suggested that what's it, out of the three, my best option would probably be West Brom. So when I try West Brom, obviously they're far, so like, and I was still going to school at this time
Boy,
as well.
hey, I'm just like thinking. That's what I was thinking about. Yeah.
I was still going to school at this time as well. So like, we had to speak. So these times here, like, instead of me going there straight after school or missing like a lesson or two, we asked my school to give me like 1 or 2 days off. So I went there for like 2 days, done one training session, then the next day I had to play a match. So you played a match, and then I played very, very well. I even scored in that match. We drew 5-5 against Hull City. And then they were impressed. They called my mum straight after the match. They were like, "Yeah, he's done very, very well. This, that, this, that." So I went back to school, bare excited and stuff. And then all of a sudden, they just told me that, "Oh, we don't, yeah, he's very good. This, that, but we don't think he'll suit like the under-18 system and stuff." And I was just like, "Raw, like." I got there. I thought I played very, very well. They were giving me good news and stuff, but I just got released just like that. Like they just told me no scholar there, this and that. And then I think I wanted to see if that the other two options I had, Middlesbrough and Reading, were still open. But obviously they were like, oh, cause you picked to go West Brom, can't come back here because now we've got another player in, this and that. And then I couldn't go back there. So I was still playing for Enfield Borough. I think I went on 3 other trials. I went Exeter, Coventry, and one more. I forgot. No, it was just Exeter and Coventry. Yeah, I went Exeter and Coventry. And at Exeter, I think I had a week of school. Oh, it was in my half term. So then they let me come in for that whole week of the half term, train, and then had a match on the Saturday. And then they just told me they told me that they had another player coming in as well on trial after me. So then after the other player came in, I would get my decision. So I'd have to wait. But obviously, like, I didn't really like at that time period of time from January to like the end of the season. Like, it's very short because I got GCSEs and stuff. I just wanted a decision quickly. Like, obviously, me waiting for that decision to be made, like, I wouldn't be able to go on trial at other clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'd rather like leave that option out and then like look for another club. So then I think from like March till like May, which was like May was like GCSEs. I didn't have no trials and stuff. I was paying for Enfield Borough, and then something happened at Enfield Borough because whilst I was going out all these trials, I still had my contract with Ipswich wasn't finished because it was a 2-year contract from that under 14s to under 16s. Sorry, and then the contract wasn't finished yet, so I was still like kind of like their player. I could go out on trials and stuff, but I was still like their player.
Yeah.
So then I was playing for Enfield Borough for the season, and then all of a sudden something happened, and the club must have reported that like I'm an Ipswich player, because not everybody knew that I'd been released from Ipswich. So we played against one team. I played very well, scored this and that, and then after they must have reported that I play for Ipswich, this and that. So a whole situation happened. It went through the FA and this and that, and they were like, "Yeah, obviously you've been released from Ipswich. They understand, but like my contract isn't done. So like I'm not legal to play with like grassroots teams like Anfield Borough and stuff." Then the only option was for me to terminate the contract with Ipswich, but I didn't know all of this. Like I even didn't know that I could still be going to training with Ipswich and stuff, even though I didn't get my scholars there. So then the only option was to terminate my contract with Ipswich. But then I didn't think like they wouldn't allow me to finish the season with Enfield Borough. So then I had to terminate the contract with Ipswich. I couldn't still finish the season with Enfield Borough, and then like I just felt like I'll start with nothing. Didn't have no club I could play for. Didn't have any trials coming up. any of that. I had GCSEs coming up, and then I finally realized that my GCSEs around the corner. I got to squish in all this revision and stuff because I've been going on trials from like January all the way till now, not revising as much as other people have, all of that. So like I was playing catch up now with my GCSEs and stuff, and with no club either and all of that. So it was very, very stressful. And then you done my GCSEs. I thought I done all right, but I knew I didn't do the best as I could because obviously I didn't have as much revision time as everybody else and stuff. I didn't catch up with everything that I did, this and that. So we were in summer now. I was still training with onside and stuff, still training with Borough there and then. And then like obviously pre-season came. I was playing with Borough a little bit, still training with onside because they didn't really have any showcase games left, but I was still working with Emmanuel Paul, training with him, this and that. And we had a game against Arsenal Development with Borough. We played that game. I played very well, scored a last minute goal against them. And then their coach must have spoken to my mum at the end of the game. They were like, "Oh yeah, we were very impressed with how you played, this and that." So they put me in their development team. It's kind of like a development squad with like loads of like other players that have been released from different academies that are trying to get back into different academies. And like this was pre-season for under 18s now, so he was training there. I think we had a couple matches against other grassroots teams, this and that. And then I think the development phase went on for like 2 weeks or so, and then they must have told me that we want to like they were dishing out like different like players into different teams to go on trial for them in pre-season, and then they must have told me that the club that I'll be going to is Arsenal. So like their own like development phase, they said that yeah, we would like to put me on trial with Arsenal, this and that. So I was like very happy for that. Like I was a bit scared because obviously Arsenal,
it's
Cat One
massive.
club, they're a
Yeah.
big club, this and that. Yeah, I went on trial at Arsenal. I think the coach was like Jack Wilshere and stuff as well. I knew a lot, like, a couple of their players because they were like big. So I was there. I think I was there for like a week or so. But when I first went there, the under 18s they were on some tour. So I had to start off with like the under 16s and stuff, play matches with them, and obviously like they were still good because like it's Arsenal's Cat One. Most players there are very good, but I was able to like play well, stand out in the game with the under 16s because I think they just wanted to see like an under 18s player stand out with the under 16s to show that like you can fit into the level of the under 18s. So I did that. I think we played against Charlton. Had a very, very good game. So then yeah, they were very impressed and stuff. So then the under 18s must have came back from their tour. Must have had like 2, 3 training sessions with them, and then like it was very, very good. But I didn't play no matches with the under 18s, and then they brought me into a meeting, I think with the head of academy and like one of the assistant coaches and stuff, and they must have gave me an option. They were like, we could keep you here and sign you and stuff, but like the player part, like the pathway there wouldn't be as good as like maybe going to like a Cat 2, Cat 3 club, because like obviously we got other players in your position that are flying right now. Some people playing first team. I think this was like when Miles Skelly and like Ethan Emery and stuff were finally getting introduced to first team. So you got players flying in their pathway. So like me going into that pathway, like I'd have to stand out to like progress through the under 18s, under 21s, and get into their first team. But they said that they had like I don't know how to explain it. They had like some like link with Luton Town. So they were like would I want to go on trial there? And they gave me the option to go to get a straight contract at Luton Town because they were like, oh, they feel like if I went there, like I'll do very, very good, this and that. So I was like, I looked at the option, spoke with my agent at the time and my mum and stuff. They were like, yeah, it sounds better because obviously there it's not like maybe as big as Arsenal, but like there's more of a chance of me making it through the under 18s and 21s and playing first team there and stuff. I think the head scout there or something, Sean, came all the way from Newton to come and speak to me in some like cafe and stuff, explaining like how Luton was, this and that, where I'd be playing and stuff. So then, yeah, he must have gave me the option to come and trial there and like leave Arsenal and stuff. So I was like, yeah, calm, I'll take it. I went on trial there for like a couple of weeks, and then while I was on trial, and whilst I was on trial there, like I started off very, very good. My first game, it wasn't against an academy, it was against like some showcase team, but yeah, it was very good. And I think I played my second game against Stevenage, and we played the game. And like obviously this is under 18s level academy football, and I hadn't played like no under 18s academy football yet. It was all under 16s and trials and showcase matches. So played that game, and I struggled. I was starting because obviously I was on trial and stuff, and I struggled. Like the way the game was, the tempo of the game, how tough the game was. Like I was struggling. Like I couldn't get into the game and stuff. Half time came, the coach was like, "Oh, we know how good you are. Like we've seen you play this, that, this, that. Like I shouldn't stress too much. Like I should just be myself on the pitch, this and that." And then after came back out second half, I was still struggling, couldn't get into the game. Then he brought me off, and then the game finished. I think we ended up losing the game. And then yeah, I was in a car because my mum must have came to the match, watched me play and stuff. I was in a car, and I think on my way back, we finally got into like North London and stuff, but I wasn't back home yet, and I was just thinking about how bad I played in the match, and I think I just broke down in tears. I was just like, oh, because I was thinking like this is like my last opportunity. Like if I don't get signed here, I don't know where else I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to go college, this, that. I was stressing that. I was thinking that, oh, this might just be it. Like I had a bad game, this and that. And then I think I was speaking with my friends, and my mum especially, that's just telling me it's one game. Like everybody has bad games. Like I shouldn't give up. This, that, this, that. So I went back into training there. I was training well. Had a couple matches we played: Brighton, Watford, Ipswich, Exeter. So then yeah, I had a couple of good games there, and then all of a sudden, like it was like we were in September now, so pre-season had finished, the season had started, and we was in September. So like, cause I was still on trial, I wasn't signed there as a player. I had to pick like a college and stuff to go to and stuff. So like I picked my college, got accepted, this and that. So like I think the first week of September, I started my college like with Barnet and Southgate. I was going there while going training and stuff, and then the next week they were like, "Oh, we can't let you like be going to college while being on trial with us. So we got to give you a decision." So I think they gave me the week off to decide like between themselves that whether I was gonna get a contract or not. But the situation was like they'd already given out like the limit of scholars. So like me getting signed there would mean that they'd have to go over the limit. So they'd have to speak with the board and stuff to see like if that was possible and stuff. But like I knew they wanted to sign me because the last game I played, like they were giving me like very, very good like feedback and stuff, saying that I played very well, this, that, this, that. But it was just that, and I was just thinking, oh, I've had so many disappointments up till now. So I like in my mind, I didn't think like the conversation they were gonna have with the board wasn't gonna go well. Just and I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna start college, and this and that, and then what's it? Must have had a meeting on that Friday, that week, Friday. Got back home. My mum said, "Yeah, you have a meeting with Luton, this and that, with the academy manager and the under 18s coach." They sat us down. It was on a Zoom call, so it wasn't face to face, but like, yeah. And then they were telling me how I'd done my trial, this and that. And then they must have told me that the conversation with the board and stuff went very well, so that they would like to give me a 2-year scholarship. So I was like, I was really, really shocked that I did, because like in my mind I was just thinking, yeah, I'm not gonna get this scholar because everything has just been bad up until
Yeah.
now, this and that. But then they gave me the scholar, so I was like, my mum was very delighted. I was very happy. My siblings were happy. Like everyone was happy. So that yeah, it was good. And yeah,
So that's where you're the stage you're at now.
yeah,
Yeah, that's brilliant. I wish I had the soundboard where I can press that and then everyone starts clapping. Cause that just shows hard work. Like you don't give up, man. Cause
yeah,
literally, your story. You literally start a club. You realize, oh, like you wanna be a footballer.
yeah,
You're not here for fun. So you're not being biased. You go White Star. You realize that they're serious. Go there. Get your opportunities. You see the reality. You finally get into Ipswich. Get rejected. You was at so many clubs.
yeah.
I was trying to count and I lost count.
I think
So
I went like 9
I was
clubs.
dazing out trying to remember how many clubs there were. But like you're someone loads of people are gonna look up to you, and I think you should reflect on yourself. No matter how your future goes currently, hopefully it goes very well, and obviously you get your professional contract and that. But if things didn't go your way, your story up to now, you need to look back at yourself and realize, look, I've done all this. I ain't gonna stop. I don't know if you've seen that guy on TikTok. There's a guy, that goalkeeper. He's always trying to get Charles with clubs. He's been and he finally got somewhere. I think I can't remember, but I don't see him no more. But you know what I mean. That's massive, man. So congratulations. Literally, that's mad. That's nuts.
Yeah.
But still talking about football, yeah, because I actually I'm sure I've seen it on the internet actually, but before that, yeah. So I saw you what's it called? Doing like a 1v1 thing.
Oh yeah.
Was that with which
Worldwide ones?
Yeah. So yeah, speak a bit about that because that will let people see that there's levels to this.
Yeah. So like obviously like in academies, like obviously it's all good playing there, but you don't like, because I class myself as like a skillful player, but you don't get to do like all them skills and stuff like when you're in an academy and stuff. And then I think I must have seen like I saw top ballers and I saw like loads of like academy players going on that, doing well, this and that, but like I didn't know how to get into it. And then I think there must have been a fly up on TikTok for this worldwide ones 1v1 thing. And then after, my boy must have called me from school. He was like, oh, he feels like I should go on there, like we'll do good. Me and him should both go on there, this and that. So I was like, yeah, why not? I went there. It was in my school as well, because we had an Astro pitch in my school. So like we went there, loads of people there like trialing out, and I think like it was at a 1v1 tournament, and like the winner gets a cash prize of £1,000 and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was there with my boy. Like I played the first 1v1. Like I bricked the guy, and then I must have skied it over the bar, and I was like, oh. And then after, but that was like prelims or something, and then after got into like the real 1v1s. I was progressing, beating everyone, but I didn't think I was gonna win. I was just doing it for fun. I was beating everyone, and then by the time I realized I was in like the semi-final and stuff, and I was like, raw, like I could actually win this. But my boy had already been out by that time, and this and that, so I was paying, beat the guy in the semi-final. I was in the final now, and then after, paid the final. It was against Jem.
Okay.
Yeah, paid the final and then beat him, and then actually won £1,000 in cash. So I was like, raw, like I didn't know it was like that.
Hey, let me up ever. Oh my days. Hey, that's cold.
But yeah, I feel like stuff like that is actually like very good, because it gives you like the ability to like showcase yourself, man, like without being on the pitch. Because like obviously in academies and stuff, you're under like a system that they want you to play a certain system, like a certain way on the pitch. Like you don't really have like the freedom to like be doing like, I don't know, like 360s like 100 times or like rainbow flicks or whatever like that, because like obviously if you jam or something, like it
doesn't look good, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to them giving you that giving you cash in that as well. Come on. But yeah, no, that's good that they've given you that opportunity to show yourself, and people when they see that, they're thinking, rah, now I see why my man is where he's at now. Trust me. But that's wicked, literally. But now that we're still talking about football, I haven't done it in a bit, but I got a game I normally get the guests to do. As your footballer, I'll let you choose the game, yeah, but say the instructions for those that might not have seen it. So the game, you cannot say anything beginning with S for snake or P for piano. I have a timer, yeah, so we got 5 seconds to name a player. If you say a player that I've said, you're out. And if you say a player with S or P, you're out. For example, Raheem Sterling. Sterling, you're out, right? Well, we normally call footballers by their surname, innit? So you say Sterling, you're out. You get me? So do you want to play with football? You can choose a topic. Don't even have to be
footballers.
Footballers, yeah. So far, I can't remember my record, but I think I've lost one game, and that was to Mofe. Okay. Yeah, and he cheated. Like, he didn't cheat. He just knows too many. He's naming his whole club. But we'll do like 3 rounds and we'll move on. Yeah. So I'm gonna have the timer here. Don't worry, I'm not cheating. I'm just putting a timer on. Stopwatch actually. Cool. Oh yeah, it could be all-time players. They can even be retired. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
When you're ready, we'll go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, when you're ready, let's go.
I'll start. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ronaldinho.
Wan-Bissaka.
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Mane.
Neymar.
Firmino.
Tevez. What? Time. That's like 30 seconds, mate. Easy. I'm going to take the first round, yeah?
Yeah, God. I already know.
You sure, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to see. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I'm not even ready. My mind went blank. Oh, my days. Cool. Vidic.
Allison.
Rooney.
Van Dijk.
Aguero.
Konate.
Van Dijk. Did you say that?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying. Oh, yo, I might. Alright, cool. 1-1. 1-1.
Alright.
When you're ready, you can start. My mind's blank.
Alright. De Bruyne.
Drogba.
Aguero.
Alvarez.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldo.
Messi.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Neymar.
No, he took my pick. Ribeiro.
Alexander Arnold.
Romero.
McAllister.
Van der Ven.
Gravenberg.
Disasi.
Mings.
Reece James.
Wan-Bissaka.
Malo Gusto.
Firmino.
Chalobah.
Mane.
Oh no. Oh my days. Robertson.
Curtis Jones.
Brother. You mean from oh Chido Obu Moting. Chidi Obu. Oh my, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. Eze.
Remain Esse.
Elise.
Ooh. Robin.
Harry Kane.
Lewandowski.
Manuel Neuer.
Lamine Yamal.
Ter Stegen.
Oh, the keeper. Did you say Neuer?
Yeah.
Neuer. You said Neuer?
Yeah, I said Neuer.
Romero. No, Raya.
Buffon.
Hey, brother. Oh, Van der Sar.
Gabriel Jesus.
Koja Dubry.
Ethan Neri.
Gosh. Miles Lewis Skelly. Does it count though? That's what I was thinking. I wasn't trying to say it, but that counts a lot. That counts.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, go on.
Miles Lewis, like.
Yeah.
Because I said Van der Sar. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm almost out, boy.
Timber.
The guy Zinchenko.
Edison.
Moreno.
Gundogan.
I was gonna say Bernardo thingy. Can I say Bernardo? Can I say O'Reilly then? I was gonna say Bernardo thingy.
Yeah, Zinedine Zidane.
Brother. Ortega.
Zinchenko.
I said that. Oh my days, brother.
No.
I can't lie. I think really and truly people will say I'm out, yeah. That was too long. I fight for that. But boy, oh my days. You're good. I think you're the best contestant I've had though. I think you're the best contestant because that was nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But cool. Talking about, we can still relate it to football and whatnot. But like, what music do you listen to?
Music. Don't know, like before, back in the days, I was listening to drill loads, but like I feel like now, because like I'm trying to get closer to God and stuff, I've listened to a lot of like, I don't know, like R&B, like slow music. Don't know, like
That's good. Have any particular artists maybe?
I like Drake. What else? He's kind of like a new upcoming artist, Jeds.
Okay, I'd have to see. Show me that.
TikTok, yeah.
Okay.
He's like a TikTok artist, but songs like that.
Okay, nice. Okay, change room. So that can still be current or before. You obviously said you listened to draw, but like going into a match now, you need to get pumped up or something, or you lot win a game. What are you lot listening to?
I think them are like Work by Rihanna and Drake.
Is it?
Yeah. That's them I'm playing the shade.
So, wait. So, this after the game or before the game starts?
No, after the game.
Okay,
before
cool.
the game, I don't even listen too much to the music that they're playing. I'm just all focused.
Okay, cool. Okay, I was gonna say you're not listening to Work and putting on your shin pads and that. I was gonna say that's nuts.
No, after the game, that's only when we win. I think when we lose, I don't think we slap on music in the change room.
Yeah, no one's in the mood. I hear it still. Okay, that's mad. Oh man. And this is the main question. What team do you support?
Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
How do you think that you lot won the league, man? I don't even need to say nothing.
You think?
You've won the what? That's a hey, but I'm gonna bring this out probably next week. Yeah, you lot won the league. You've won the league. No matter, yeah, you've won the league. Done.
You never know with
No,
football.
you've won the league, bruv. Arsenal is the team that's second, and they are definitely not winning it.
Yeah. They drew the other day, innit?
Yeah, they drew to Nottingham Forest in the last game that I've seen. Yeah, man. Obviously, the team I support, we're not in the mud. We're not like United, that they're in the mud. But we've not found that rhythm yet. I don't know what we need, man. I need to zone out just for a bit and just not think about it. But I support Chelsea. I don't want to know the best team in England, you know. But yeah, I don't know, man. Where Palmer's not, he's being cold, literally. Like he's not being playing cold. He's frozen. Like my man's not been in the game for ages. Like missing better opportunities, but I can't stick it on him. He's our best player. Yeah. So there's no Palmer slander around me. Yeah. Trust me.
Players like that, like you can't really get onto him.
Like, it's like Messi.
Look at like what he's done for the team and that.
Yeah, I might drag comparing him to Messi, but you see, like Messi is the main guy. No one can diss Messi. Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? For me, is that or Hazard? Let's say then instead. Yeah. Hazard is Chelsea. Like you can't diss Hazard for that he had a bad game or two because you know what he can bring. You know what I'm saying? So. But anyone else can get it. I'll be real, man. I don't know. What do you think is gonna happen with like Salah and that?
Salah.
Yeah. He's cold still.
To me, he's still like because the numbers that he's putting up this season, I feel like we need him in this team. Like, I don't think he's a player that you sell. I feel like we give him another 2-year contract, then maybe that. Can make money from him, but right now where he's scoring this amount of goals that he's scoring, like you can't be selling a player like that.
The issue though, the wages he's gonna expect is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but you have to look at it like a player like that. He deserves it. Like he's won the Premier League with Liverpool, Champions League, FA Cup, all cups you could think of. He's won it with Liverpool.
It's true, you know. Like this is the techie thing about football. And I'm trying to think of how I should say this properly. Obviously, it's a business at the same time. Yeah. Obviously, if you want to, like, cool, how can I say it? The best, I saw something on TikTok the other day, someone saying Tottenham is the best run football club. No, it's not. Like, he said from a business perspective, as far as, like, making money, they are. But as far as winning trophies, of course, they're not. Yeah. Right? Liverpool, as far as winning trophies and that, is definitely the best. But the people need to make money as well, like the people that aren't playing. Do you get me? Yeah. And to them, obviously, business people, not saying that they're greedy, but they want to make profit, innit? Yeah. If they're slapping Salah on 600 bags a week, or if, like, obviously that might not be realistic, yeah, that's not gonna benefit them, innit? So they're gonna think, cool, we can just buy, I don't know, Lamine Yamal, slap him on 100k. Obviously, not my man, that's a drag as well. But you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Is it worth us slapping that much money on him? Or should we just find someone a bit younger and pay less? Yeah. That's maybe what's in their mind, isn't it? Yeah. You know what I mean?
You say. And like, Salah's not a player like, I don't know, like Eden Hazard that will like beat like, I don't know, 3-4 players and then slap it top bins or something. He's more of a player, gets it, cuts in, touch, finish. Yeah. But his finishing ability is very, very good. Like,
yeah, and he would have, obviously, it's because he came from Chelsea. But what was I gonna say? I've got a question I want to say though. And maybe it's either for you to answer or people watching. Who is better between Hazard and Salah?
I feel like if you're looking at like as like skillful like attributes and stuff, like as probably like younger generation watching two players, you much rather like want to watch Hazard than Salah. Obviously, like skills up players, this that. People like watching them, but like I feel like if we're looking at as a player, like in football, wise, Salah's better.
How though? I'm not gonna. He's good. I'm not gonna say nothing. If I think of Liverpool, he's gonna be one of other than Gerrard. People would, this current age, they will definitely think of Salah. Yeah. So I hear it that's what that proves a big point. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, they think of Chelsea, if not Drogba, they'll think of Hazard. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. For me, and I'm being biased for sure, Hazard is just better, man. Like people watch the Premier League for Hazard. People that don't support Chelsea, they will watch Chelsea game because they want to. I don't support Barcelona, but I'm gonna watch Messi. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but
I feel like I don't think people will go and watch Liverpool because they want to see Salah.
Yeah, but that's like Ronaldo in like right now nowadays. You don't see Ronaldo ripping like 6'5" man. But like he's still scoring every single game and that.
I see. It's valid. It's a valid debate, isn't it? But a lot of people will say Salah. But I don't know, man. Obviously, I'm a Chelsea fan. I think we need a neutral, someone that don't support Chelsea or Liverpool to speak on that, innit?
Me, as a football fan, I'll much rather watch Hazard in the game than Salah.
Okay.
But then you look at Salah's stats and stuff, and you compare it to Hazard's stats, the stuff that Salah's won compared to the stuff that Hazard's won. As a footballer, you got to pick Salah.
No, I hear your point, innit? I'm not going to argue against it, but because I'm a Chelsea fan, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, a question that I ask most footballers is, well, people in general, if you weren't doing what you do now, which is playing football, what do you think you would be doing?
I don't know. I think I'll probably looking into business stuff. Yeah.
Now, what would you running your own brand? Or,
yeah, running my own brand and stuff. Yeah, okay. I think that's like something that a lot of people are nowadays doing and stuff like. And I like stuff like that because you're kind of like you're working for yourself.
Yeah.
And like it's not too bad as well. You're making your own money, working like however like hard you work is like what you'll get
outcome.
Out of
it. Yeah, for sure. But you know what? You can still do it. That's you can still obviously as we know, you're very dedicated to the football, so you'll be fully focused. But yeah, you can still get to a point where maybe when you're free or whatnot, you might have time to develop something and push it on. But obviously, in due time, it's not something you should rush into if you're not ready yet.
I feel like it's the thing with like balancing time between like football
for sure
and stuff. Because I feel like even like not even like to do with like having other options in business or stuff. I feel like in general, balancing time with like academy players and stuff like it's a very hard thing. Like you don't have a lot of time for like social life or like stuff to do with family and stuff like maybe going out with family and stuff because like you've always got a game, you've always got training. Time you get back, you're tired. This and that.
For sure.
So I feel like balancing time is a big thing. That
but like obviously that's the sacrifice you're making.
Yeah,
it could definitely be worthwhile. So it's that's all. I think it's worth it. Everything you're doing right now, anyways. And said you're from Ghana.
Yeah.
Talking about some the culture and that.
Yeah.
What's it like growing up as a Ghanaian?
Playing football as a Ghanaian.
Everything, not just football, like just life in general. The food and
good.
That.
Obviously, like my parents have like high expectations because African households, most African parents, they have like high expectations for their children and stuff. And like obviously in my background, they're very they're very into like God and the Bible and stuff.
Yeah.
They're very So like I feel like with my football, because obviously I go to church. I'm a Seventh Day Adventist.
Okay.
So my family go to church every Saturday. Obviously every Saturday, like in an academy, you're playing matches every Saturday and stuff. So I feel like when I was like getting into like the academy stuff, going on trials and stuff, like my mum was a bit like 50-50 sometimes with it because I was missing church all the time, only going football, this and that. She didn't like it too much. Obviously, like as time went on and she realized that it's something that I actually really want to do, she's like began to like support me a little bit and that, trying to like balance it out, like maybe doing like Bible studies or something like a day before, like in the night when I get back or something like that, praying together or something like that. But yeah.
Shout out to Mumsy because listen, a lot of people, there's a lot of talented people, obviously not just with football, and due to other things, commitments or something, or due to the parents, they take that away from their child, innit? And it could lead them to do that. The thing with that, especially like let's say with football's a good outlet for everyone, When you take it away, some people have nothing to do, like so. It's good that she's giving you the opportunity to do what you love and make the most of it. Because obviously football, especially with football, like as you've seen, like for yourself, the opportunity is very slim. You have to work very, very hard for it. But she's allowed you to do that, so that's like amazing because barely anyone get that chance, you know. Even though some people do it for fun, they don't even get to do it because some people like nah, you know what I mean. So it's good that she's found an alternative way to.
I feel like it kind of like reminds me that without God, I probably wouldn't be where I am today or as far as I am today in football. Like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's wicked, man. And any other hobbies other than obviously playing football?
I used to like table tennis a little bit when I was at school and stuff.
Where I spoke about this the other day. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I used to play with my friends sometimes, lunch times and stuff. Yeah, but
you know what, Jem, shout out to him. He spoke about earlier. He said he's better than. We've not played against each other yet. I might have to run my own table tennis tournament. I'm telling you, I'm the best. I'm the best in school. Year 7 or year 7, right? That's when they installed loads of table tennis things outside in my school. You know that like the metal ones.
Yeah.
So they're stuck to the ground. They can't move. You get me? And I remember people buying their own rackets and whatever you call it. And you see us, we'll go Sports Direct. We're not getting a 1-star ball. We're getting a 3-star, like the mad, like not £1. We're like this is a proper thing. You get me? Yeah. So we were competitive. No one playing football in the Astro for a minute. You see when lunch is done and you're you run. Some people run into the canteen. We're running to queue for the table. You get me? Like that's how serious it was.
Yeah, it got to that point still.
There was a queue like for the table tennis thing. Like we were taking it seriously, and I was good. Like I even got a table tennis thing at home. I don't use it though. It's like it's under my bed. I think it's under my wherever it is. No, I got it packed away. I've not. Why am I playing it? What? I'm playing against the wall. Do you know what I mean? But I definitely need to get something running to prove. I might even get recorded or something to show that I still got it. I'm decent still. But table tennis. I enjoyed that as well.
Yeah, I think in like year 7 or 8 when I was in full grammar. They didn't let we could only play like table tennis like with the actual tables and stuff in like PE and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But we had like benches.
No way, yeah, you
so they would put like I don't know like coats or something like in a line on the bench in the middle of the bench. Get a not table tennis tennis ball and use your hands to like.
That is nuts. I'll say there's a game. No, there isn't. I'm thinking about there's a game where you hit the ball into the wall. Do you know that one?
And then it bounces back.
Yeah, like pat ball or something. I don't know what it's called. You know what I'm saying? We used to play that sometimes as well. Oh shit! Anything else? Do you think? Obviously, you're quick as well. I'm surprised you didn't do athletics. Did you do athletics in school?
I think when I was in like primary school, year 6 and 5 and stuff, I was like probably like the quickest in my year and stuff. Mm-hmm. I was doing like the short sprints and all of that. Not 100 meters because obviously back then it wasn't. But like doing the short sprints and all of that. Then I got into secondary school. Got guys that are way more faster than me.
Is it?
But obviously, I've like very good stamina, I think. So like, I started doing like for like sports days and stuff. I was doing like 800 meters and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
But like, I was very, very good at that. Like in my school, I'd always win 800 meters and all like the long distance stuff. And then like I started competing like for the school against like other schools and stuff in like 800 meters and stuff. But yeah, I was good at like long distance stuff.
Me, yeah, I was. When I say the school, probably the fastest in the school.
Is it?
Someone try to contest that, I doubt it. There was people that were fast, but I you know what? Year 7, I wasn't the fastest in my year. I'll tell you that. I know I wasn't, but I was close. The next year, I remember we're doing hurdles, all these things, doing hurdles in school, like for PE and stuff. I'm like, no, I was close to him. I'm getting faster.
Yeah.
Get me? So I'm like, cool. I'm like 3rd fastest in my year. So I used to go to Haringey, the schools like St. Thomas More. Yeah. So they that school, anything to do with sports, they're the best at everything.
Yeah.
But sprinting, there's one guy, shout out to Reef, he was a bullet. When I tell you, bang, my man's gone. He was so quick, yeah. My boy Shamar, all these lot. So my school had a running track in the school. Like, it wasn't fully 100, I think it was probably 60.
Yeah.
So I went to a school called, it's opposite New River, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone's coming to my school to race. I done my thing, you get me? Made it to the semi-finals now. I'm like doing the last race for the final, obviously.
Yeah.
Gas now. I'm like, cool. I knew I wasn't winning it because they're faster than me. But I'm like, cool. Going now. I'm next to the guy next to me. No. I'll step to upper gear. Pulled my hamstring. Done. I was fuming, so I didn't make it to the final, and I should have been in that final, which I wasn't gonna win. So I missed it. But I think my boy Daniel won it, or Shamar, I don't know. But cool. Forget that though. By the way, yeah, I was more or less built like how I am now, but lean. Like obviously a man's active playing football.
Yeah.
Now I'm not doing that. But so I was blam and slimmer. You get me? So like I was powerful.
Yeah.
So anyways, doing school races in year 8 and 9. But I'm also like you said, I was so fit because I used to play at Broadwater Farm at one point as well. We're doing three laps of the whole park.
Yeah.
Not like running around. We're doing the whole park.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes running around the blocks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So and I'm finishing second. Sometimes I'm trying to finish first. And for someone that's like a sprinter like yourself, it didn't make sense. Like because like someone that's muscular normally it's like the skinny guys that you know what I'm trying to say. So they had me do a cross country.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, bruv, this don't make sense. Because I did the bleep test, yeah? And this is done correctly. Some people are telling me that's low. You know what's mad, yeah? When I think about it, I wish, like, some stuff that you lot have now, I had in my time. Like, you see that Under Armour thing? Where you go to I think I would have won it. I swear to God, I'm not joking. Yeah, I did so good in the bleep test. I was doing cross country with guys which are like 7 foot tall with long legs, skinny. And I'm thinking, nah, I didn't win it, obviously. But I did okay. But it didn't make sense, like, you know what I mean? But did all right in it. I think I saw this story before though. Sports day, fuming, yeah. We're put into 4 groups. The whole school's put into 4, like red house, green house. Yeah. My house, whatever they are, didn't win in 20-something years. Yeah, whatever they, like, you get me. And I've won the 100 meters, won the 200 meters. That won the relay, won everything, yeah. I was doing high jump. They're like, all right, whoever doing the 200 meters, please. So while I'm doing my high jump, I said, I'm not doing this. I ran to do my race now.
Yeah.
Won it, right? Won everything. The school comes, like, says, the winner of the whole school is the green team, yeah. So everyone's gassed. But remember, I won everything for that team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, cool. And I'm year 10 or whatever. I think, yeah. So the oldest person in the school who's in the green team will go to, you get me? Collect it, take a photo and whatnot. And this trophy, they put the trophy down and it's stored in the school. Yeah. I'm the most athletic guy in the school at everything. I'm like, cool, I'm ready to go down and take it. My PE teacher, I'm not even gonna cuss, is my guy, yeah, but he was fat as well, yeah. He's not even quick or nothing. They called this fat guy down to take the photo with some girl. I won us the trophy. Why is this fat guy taking a photo with, you get me? That all my hard work, he didn't win nothing, and he it's still in the school today. Yeah, I've checked. I think they changed it now, but a few years back, and this happened in 2017, by the way. So many years later, I checked the school website. He was still there holding the photo, which that's my trophy. You get me? So I was annoyed about that. But yeah, that's my experience with like athletics and whatnot. At school, my school didn't respect me for that. I was annoyed about that still. But yeah, man. Is there any other like setbacks you might have faced?
Setbacks.
Yeah, it might not have to do with football.
So I feel like when I was getting released from a lot of those clubs under 16 times.
Yeah.
Obviously I was getting a bit more older and stuff now. I think it got to a point where my mum, like, because she'd been travelling like up and down to, because the clubs I was at was far, like Colchester, Ipswich, all of that, they were far. And obviously, like, me going on I couldn't go on train all the time to them clubs because sometimes it was hard for me. Trains would get cancelled, delayed, this and that. Sometimes you'd have to take me and stuff. I think it got to a point, I don't know around what month, got to a point where she was kind of saying that, maybe I should like look into something else, this and that. But I didn't blame her because obviously like she was working hard, like going up and down, this and that.
Yeah.
So it got to a point she was like, maybe you should look into this into that, stuff like that. And like before I wasn't hearing it, and then I started to like hear it a bit. So like I don't know, it got to a point where like I didn't like football as much as like I did before. Because like not from what she was saying, but I was just deep and I was like, this ain't really getting me anywhere. This, that. And then, yeah, but then people would talk to me and be like, no, you're a baller. Like, you got to stay on the football team. This, and that. So, like, obviously, like, I was still playing football, but I don't think I was enjoying it as much because I was just getting released from all the clubs. And, like, it wasn't that, like, in, like, grassroots clubs, I thought I was better than everyone or anything. I was just really wanted to be like on a scholarship with everybody else that I know, like playing academy football against academy players and stuff. But yeah, I think I always had one setback. I think it was around when I was playing for White Star and not going. When I was playing for White Star, and I got scouted for no, not Watford. It was Wimbledon.
Yeah.
And playing matches on Saturday and stuff. Cause my grandma, she's very spiritual as well, and like my mum didn't mind me playing football, but like she was more like that. My grandma was living with us for a little bit, and she did not like the fact that I was playing football and missing church and stuff, because she's very spiritual, very holy and stuff. And obviously like that's my mum's elder, so like she has to listen to her and stuff. So she was advising me to like quit football, focus on going to church, this and that. And then like for a little bit, like after I got released from the club, like I wasn't playing football for a little bit, because obviously like she didn't like me playing football. My mum has to listen to her, this and that. So like I wasn't playing football for a little bit. And then after I had to like kind of speak to her and tell her that no, this is something that I want to do. Like I like this sport, I like playing it, this and that. So then yeah, it kind of like allowed me to play this and that. But I don't think I've had too many major setbacks like stuff, because I feel like I've always been like determined to like keep going and stuff, like after getting released from clubs, this and that. I feel like Ipswich, when I got released from Ipswich, like it hurt the most, because like, I was there for a long time. I was actually signed and stuff like, and I felt like I should have got signed there. But then, because like obviously under 15 times, I was training with under 18s. That I was flying, I was doing well. Maybe I think under 16s I wasn't as good as I was playing under 15s, but I still feel like, don't know, I deserved the chance.
For sure.
But like, yeah, because I was there for like so long and stuff, like it hurt the most. Traveling up and down there, it hurt the most.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I feel like I've always like never stopped going. Like, I've always carried on.
And what I'd want to know, yeah, is where do you see yourself in the future?
In the future?
Yeah. That could be like 5 years' time.
I see myself playing Premier League football for top club, you know.
Okay, yeah. So you definitely you played fullback as well, innit?
Yeah, fullback. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? Yeah, I was saying this yesterday to my boy. Saying this mainly about midfielders. There's a lot of players and wingers, of course. They end up as a better fullback, you know. So yeah, we never know. You could be playing as a right back for Chelsea, you know. Like one of the best clubs in England, you know.
I don't mind playing fullback, but I feel like, cause like I like driving at players and stuff. Like if I was playing fullback, like I don't know if I stick to my position a lot. I like to get up bears and overlap my winger bears. So
okay, yeah. It depends on the system, of course, innit?
Yeah.
Maybe, or what if they play like a wing back, innit?
Yeah, wing back. Yeah, that's because obviously the formation at Luton, like we use wing backs, so like it suits me a lot.
Yeah, that's good, man. So, being versatile as well, being able to adapt to each one, I think that's wicked. I don't know. I was trying to work out like while I was sitting there as well. I don't think I've coached you, you know. Maybe like a few times if the 16s had merged or something, but. And I've seen you play, but I've never had the opportunity to I've never coached in a game for sure. Maybe a training session, but I definitely I've seen a game, but I've not seen it in person. I definitely need to come down and watch a game, car. I've seen what you're capable of, innit? So that'll be exciting to see, man. But before I wrap it up, I always get my guests to leave like a message to those watching. So if anything you got to say,
or like. People should always trust in God. That's the first thing, and then you got to always stay confident, always stay determined, because like you never know what could happen. Because people like to give up. I feel like you should never give up, because like you never know what the future can hold for you. Like there's always a plan B. There's always another way to make it to where you want to be. So yeah,
100%, man. But yeah, this is Lloyd, Luton Town player. Definitely someone I think we're all going to see in the future for sure. And this is a journey to success on Quality Touch Podcast. Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you.